right, viewers, after 2 months of high-octane election season and campaign, finally, we are down to the number crunching. The polling in the Lok Sabha Elections 2024 that ended, and the predictions already are underway. So the predictions, as far as they are concerned, they started rolling in. Exit poll numbers are out. Now, the majority of pollsters, including the Times Now ETG survey, have given a clear edge to the BJP, predicting a thumping victory for the NDA. But which are the states which are powering BJP's numbers? In which states does the BJP appears to be headed to score a clean sweep? And thirdly, how successful has the BJP been in the mission south? We are going to decode all the numbers for you. We're going to take a look at our ETG survey, of course, and also the poll of polls. What do the number say? What do the number games say? Let's take a look at all the numbers, starting, of course, first of all, with the overall prediction. Now, let's talk about the numbers. Let's get down to the number crunching. NDA 358, that's our prediction. INDIA at 152, others at 33. In fact, if we look at the poll of polls also and what other pollsters had to predict, they are all predicting, of course, a thumping majority for the NDA. 358 is what we are predicting. These are, of course, our numbers. Poll of polls also, of course, predicting a massive win for the NDA. So these are the numbers, viewers. This is what our exit poll had to say. Of course, total seats 543. NDA, we are predicting 358. INDIA 152. Others at 33. So these are the numbers which we are now talking about, overall numbers. Let's now divide this up, talk about the numbers state by state. We'll be focusing for the first few minutes, viewers, on the state of Bengal. Let's talk about Bengal because this is, of course, going to be a very crucial state. We are predicting 21 for the BJP, 20 for the TNC, Congress plus 1, others at 0. This is our prediction for the state of Bengal. What does this mean? How are we to decode the numbers and how it is going to contribute to the total overall numbers we are talking about? Far as the NDA is concerned, we'll be talking about that in detail. Let's talk about some of the takeaways far as Bengal is concerned. So takeaway number 1, this is for the first time far as the BJP is concerned. Again, if you look at the 2019 numbers, it's certainly a lead for the BJP. That is the first takeaway. We'll be playing out those graphics also in details for you. But just telling you all, viewers, the synopsis. The BJP seems to be, of course, going up. When we speak of the numbers, what do these numbers mean? How is it going to impact the overall polls? Let's open it up for a discussion, and then we'll take a look at the overall takeaways as well. Tushar Gupta, I'll come to you first, sir. You've been here with us from the morning. You've been helping us, with all the number crunching and the takeaways. Now, as far as the BJP is concerned, sir, how important is the state of West Bengal? Certainly, going by this prediction, it is a better performance from 2019. Do you think it's going to be the state of Bengal which is also going to power the BJP's victory to the center once again?
In 2014, the BJP got 282 seats. In 2019, that number increased by 21 to 303. Of those 21 seats, 16 came from West Bengal. 4/5 of the seats came from West Bengal.
Yes.
A 23 percentage point jump between 17% and 40% from 14 to 19. It has never happened in the electoral history of Bengal, not even during the rise of the Trinamool. The BJP managed that. Now, what I'm seeing in your numbers is a possibility of BJP further increasing its tally by 4 to 5 seats, perhaps in the best case scenario by 6 seats. That's a speculation for the margins, and we leave it for the final day. But even if it increases its tally by 4 seats to 22, it's beyond the halfway mark. We are probably looking at a vote share that will exceed 44 to 46%. Where does it leave Mamata Banerjee in the contention for 2026 assembly elections? Let me tell you, a 44% plus vote share for the BJP, you are going to see a lot of political earthquakes in West Bengal come 2026, because this is humongous. One would have expected that if the BJP is not coming back to power, they'll perform very, very poorly in the state. But here they're expected to improve their tally. And let's be very honest, the demographics, how the state polity is structured, it works against the BJP. It doesn't work in the favor of the BJP. The drubbing they got in 2021, where they won 70 seats and a lot of people then quit the BJP, many would have thought that this is probably the end of the BJP in Bengal. But look at the numbers. Look at the vote share.
Yeah.
The vote share is the story in Bengal. 17% in 2014, 44% in 2024.
Yeah.
Humongous. Unheard of.
Certainly. And do you think Kamruddin Chaudhary, political analyst, also in the studio with us? Welcome, sir. What do you have to say about Tushar Gupta's analysis? Do you think that these numbers perhaps can have an impact on the assembly seats as well, sir?
Yeah, Meenakshi, those who don't have a ground reality of Bengal will speak like this. Basically, you must understand Bengal is a very typical state where all the pollsters have so far failed to predict Bengal correctly.
Okay.
Even in the 2021 assembly elections, most of the people were giving BJP humongous numbers for Bengal. But ultimately, what was the result? It was a one-sided victory for the TMC. Now come to 2019 elections and 2024 elections. 2019, what happened was that because of the huge anti-incumbency against the Mamata Banerjee government, a sizable percentage of votes, particularly what people call in Bengal are the left votes, they shifted towards the BJP and the BJP got 18 seats out there in West Bengal. Now, in 2024, we have got an alliance of the Congress and the left parties. And the left and the Congress have fielded some very good candidates in Bengal. We are expecting those votes that had shifted from the left towards the BJP in 2019 are coming back to the left and the Congress combined. Now come the catch point out here. Because of the anti-incumbency points against Mamata Banerjee government, the difference of BJP and Trinamool Congress is around 11% these elections, 2021 elections.
No, but
2024, let me finish just 10 seconds.
There is such a phenomenal jump in vote share.
No, I'm coming
How do
to
you
that.
dismiss that?
2024, even if there is a negative vote of, let's say, 5% from the TMC, that TMC vote, when it comes minus, it doesn't go entirely into the BJP's kitty. It will come, it will be divided between the left Congress combined as well as the BJP's combined.
You think that's going to happen? Because, see, end of the day, Tushar Gupta, one thing has to be given to the BJP. I mean, even if you are to play the devil's advocate, you know, even if you're skeptical about these numbers, the BJP has grown phenomenally in Bengal and there is no denying that. But, you know, when you speak of impact on the state elections, look at perhaps the state of Karnataka. I think an hour ago you were talking about the state of Karnataka as well. Look at how BJP got a drubbing in the state of Karnataka. Yes. That's not reflecting in the Lok Sabha polls. So how do you think this is going to have a reflection in the state polls?
No, look, when we were in 2021, 2022, there were a lot of talks about Mamata Banerjee leading the alliance. It's all forgotten today, but at that time, a lot of TMC spokespersons were making a case for Mamata Banerjee to be announced as the prime ministerial candidate of the opposition. And that was after Rahul Gandhi had been defeated in the 5 state assembly elections in 2022 as well. But today we are looking at a very different Mamata Banerjee. Let's play the devil's advocate against the BJP, as you say. Let's say the BJP has not increased its vote share. It's stuck at 40%, quite like in 2019. How has the BJP even managed to retain that vote share in the light of the kind of state government dynamics we have? That's also an achievement in itself.
Right.
West Bengal is not a state where the Hindutva card can work very well, as a lot of anchors like to think that, oh, it's a polarized mandate, it's a Mandir mandate. West Bengal, as Kamru accepts, it's not that kind of polity, it's a different polity. But even to retain that 40% vote share by the BJP, it's an achievement in itself. And if you're looking at an increase to 44, humongous. Again, I'm telling you, it will have an impact.
Well, that we'll have to wait and watch. But yes, when you speak of the state of West Bengal, you're right. The dynamics are very different. Poll violence, for example, prevalent. We have actually a breaking news coming in, viewers. Let's take a look at that. This is related to the poll violence aftermath. So this is just hours after joining the BJP. Hafizul Sheikh has been shot dead. He's a BJP cadre. Sheikh's kin have now pointed fingers at the TMC and they are saying that he is responsible, or rather the TMC is responsible for his killing. They say that he's been killed for joining the BJP. So a BJP worker shot dead. This is in Nadia district of West Bengal. Adrija joining us on the broadcast. Adrija, post-poll violence in West Bengal, it looks like it's the same story, poll after poll. Right, you know, after this BJP worker, Hafizul Sheikh, joining the BJP, and hours after the polls concluded, we have a big allegation coming in from the side of the BJP that this worker has been shot dead at the behest of the TMC.
Well, absolutely. You see what the brother of the victim who was shot dead have now come out and have spoken and have mentioned that it was the TMC, the leaders of the TMC from that particular village who had come along and have shot 2 rounds of bullet on his brother. And then after he was dead, they have cut off his head and then they merged away with it. And this has happened in between of one of the main roads there where a huge number of people were present on the streets. They had witnessed this whole incident. And of course, you know, this is the TMC. The allegations is going on the TMC. However, we are yet to see how the TMC reacts on this entire matter. But yes, the BJP now coming out and mentioning that because they joined the BJP just a couple of days ago, and you know, being a part of the community, minority community, they have joined the BJP, and therefore this was nothing but just a retaliation from the side of the TMC because they have left the TMC and have joined the BJP now.
Right, we just stay with us. We have some reactions coming in as well. An eyewitness has also spoken out. Let's listen in, viewers.
আর তার জন্য যারা যারা এইরকম সংখ্যালঘু ভাইরা বিজেপিতে জয়েন করছে তাদের উপর এইরকম একটা প্রতিশোধমূলক যে একটা বার্তা ইতিমধ্যেই তাদের কাছে পৌঁছে দিয়েছিল এবং আর তার প্রতিফলন হিসাবে আজকে তার মার্ডার হতে হলো এটা একদম রাজনৈতিক চক্রান্ত বলে আমি মনে করছি। তার কারণ হচ্ছে এর আগেও তারা এই এলাকায় বসবাস করছে কিন্তু বিজেপি করার অপরাধে তাদের আজকে খুন হতে হলো। এরা বলছে পুলিশের ড্রেস নাকি খাকি ড্রেস পরে এসছে এবং প্রকাশ্যে দিবালোকে একদম এখানটায় থেকে মেরে তারা গট করে এখান দিয়ে হেঁটে চলে গেছে। কি সাহস হতে পারে তাদের, কত সাহস হতে পারে তাদের। এবং শুধু তাই নাই, এই যে আমাদের হাফিজুলকে খুন করার পরে তাকে মাথাটা কেটে নিয়ে চলে গেছে, নৃশংস খুন যাকে বলা হচ্ছে।
All right, poll violence, of course, an unfortunate reality of West Bengal politics. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, sir, do you think that, you know, this type of violence, the allegations which have been coming from the side of BJP when it comes to the law and order situation, even Sandesh Khali, for instance, do you think all of that also possibly has had an impact on these polls?
No, basically you see, poll violence is in the DNA of Bengal, and I'm very ashamed to tell this because there is a long history of poll violence in Bengal. The first very known recorded and very gruesome poll violence recorded was the Saibari massacre, where people were killed and then their blood was mixed with the rice and fed to the victim's mother.
Sir, it did happen. I mean, nobody is
That
denying
is
that
gruesome.
be it left regime.
Now
but
come, yeah, no,
let's talk about the
it's
present.
scary about. You see, we have left the legacy of the left in 2011. You had come to power with the promise that we will provide a different type of governance in West Bengal. But what we see as we stand in 2024, the attack on the opposition has not at all abated. Rather, it is maintaining at a constant pace out there. Okay. Be it Sandesh Khali, be it Nadia, be it other parts of, during the Panchayat polls also we have seen how opposition people were rather harassed, they were hounded, they were killed, they were beaten up, their houses burned. These are in the DNA of the Bengal political culture out there, and I'm very ashamed to say about this.
Yeah.
Second point is that during these elections or in any subsequent election, what happens, the persons responsible to maintain the law and order in the state simply turn to be just an extended department of the ruling government in the state. And
which
that's very unfortunate. The Calcutta police
exactly,
or
sir,
the West Bengal police.
So, yeah, so you're also saying that in Tushar Gupta, you know, before we head into a quick commercial break, you know, a very quick word from you. Do you think all of this, be it Sandesh Khali, as I said, all this poll violence, etc., which seems like, you know, as I was also saying, a repeated pattern far as Bengal is concerned, do you think that's also had an impact on the outcome?
Absolutely. Look, Kamru may have his disagreements with the BJP or that ideology, and he's free to have those. But even he's ashamed as a citizen of Bengal, as a citizen of India, about the lawlessness that persists within the state. People have a right to vote whoever they want to. But did you read that National Human Rights Commission report of the post-poll violence in West Bengal in 2021? It was shocking.
Right.
Astounding findings. And this has to stop somewhere. The people of West Bengal are fed up with the lawlessness that has become second nature to the TMC, and this must stop. So if you're looking at factors, I think everyone is voting against the lawlessness in West Bengal and the incompetence of Mamata Banerjee to curb it.
Well, whatever be the reasons, end of the day, all of this seems to be The BJP's political gain, at least, is it going to be the state of West Bengal, which is going to power the BJP once again to the center? Certainly, their vote share going by our, exit polls, and also the seat share going up as compared to 2019. Both of you, please stay with us. We'll step into a short commercial break. Viewers, on the other side, we will discuss the number game, the exit poll numbers of the state of Bihar. Welcome back, viewers. After 2 months of high-octane election season, finally we are down to the number crunching. Without much ado, let's take you all through what our exit poll had to predict. So now, what we predict is 358 for the NDA, 152 for INDIA, and 33 for others. A thumping majority, a thumping victory for the NDA is what ETG Times Now is predicting. Of course, if you go at take a look at poll of polls also, the pattern is almost the same. The number may differ a little bit up and down, but it's a thumping victory which exit polls and pollsters are giving to the NDA. Let's take a look at the numbers and let's also look at what our prediction as far as some states are concerned. We'll be starting with the southern state of Kerala. Now for Kerala, we are predicting 14 to 15 for UDF, LDF 4, BJP +1 and others 0. How it is going to impact the national figures, what it means for the BJP, because it's opening its account going by the pollsters, the exit polls result in the state of Kerala. Let's open it up for a discussion. Tushar Gupta, I'll come to you first once again. BJP seems to be opening its account in Kerala. What do you have to say?
I think they'll be very happy. Even if it's only going to be the Thrissur seat, which means that Rajiv Chandrasekhar might lose, that we'll have to find out on the final day. Even though Shashi Tharoor did not look very confident during the campaigning, the Thrissur seat of Suresh Gopi will make the BJP very, very happy. But what would be important is the vote share. What is the vote share BJP is looking at? I think it was 18% in your polls. So that's also increased since 2014. So I think the BJP would be happy with a single seat between Tamil Nadu and Kerala. If they can put together, say, 3 or 4 seats, I think the BJP would be very, very happy because it gives them something to work with. In Kerala, in Tamil Nadu, they only have gains to make. They have nothing to lose. Practically, it's the Congress that should be worried, because if the BJP starts growing in Kerala and Tamil Nadu, it will be at the cost of the traditional parties, one of them being the Congress and the other regional parties. Yeah,
obviously Kerala remains a UDF stronghold and there's no denying that, but at the same time, Mr. Chaudhary, if you could also wade in here, again, I mean, one has to agree with Tushar Gupta, BJP has nothing to lose, it's opening its account. Even 1 seat in the state of Kerala certainly is a gain for the BJP, shows that the saffron party is increasing its foothold in the southern state, isn't it?
No, it's not that so easy to say that BJP has nothing to lose. It has invested a lot in Kerala over the last 10 to 15 years.
Fair enough.
The Sangh Parivar, we have seen they have invested in mobilizing their own cadre strength out there, opening up RSS shakas out there, even sponsoring films like the Kerala Story, communalizing the issues out there. So the fault lines in the society have been exploited by the Sangh Parivar, particularly the Bharatiya Janata Party, to such an extent that if this results holds true, then we are in for a big surprise out there, because Kerala, as usual historically, has tried to avoid any type of divisions in the society based on religious and social lines out there.
No, but you're saying that BJP doesn't have much to gain, but let's talk about the states where BJP is, at least opening its account, because another state is Tamil Nadu, viewers. Let's take a look at the numbers of Tamil Nadu, because our survey is predicting that the BJP is going to open its account in the state of Tamil Nadu as well. Obviously, it's a DMK stronghold. That way, nothing changes. DMK, obviously, we're predicting 34, BJP +3, AIADMK at 2, and others at 0. But again, Tushar Gupta, significant one. It's an affirmation of the combative leadership of Annamalai, which had been questioned by Mani. And secondly, BJP opening its account in Tamil Nadu. End of the day, it is a big deal, isn't it?
I think they had a seat in 2014, the Kanyakumari seat. They did not win anything 2019. But Coimbatore seat is coming. If the exit polls hold true, clearly the Coimbatore seat is coming along with 1 or 2 more. See, I have maintained the stance until yesterday that between Punjab, Tamil Nadu and Kerala, if the BJP can get 10 seats, they will be very, very happy. Of course, they'll be aspiring for more. That's the BJP for you. But in between these 3 very difficult states, if they can actually start increasing the seat count footprint along with the vote share, they would be very, very happy. But see what is going on in Tamil Nadu. The first phase was all about Tamil Nadu, K. Annamalai. Everyone was fixated on Coimbatore. 6 weeks later, we may have forgotten that, but everyone was fixated on Coimbatore. And even people in Tamil Nadu now are yearning for a new leadership. They're seeing the DMK model, which they may accept at the state level, even for more years, who knows. But they are now looking at least a principal opposition party, and perhaps BJP can fill in that role come the next assembly elections. Of course, the long-term plan is 2031, as many have speculated on social media. But between Tamil Nadu, Punjab, Kerala, 10 seats on June 4th, the BJP would be very, very, very happy.
Right, and Mr. Chaudhary, you think this is an over-reading into the predictions, because end of the day, it is just 3 seats for NDA plus. Actually, yeah, there's a correction that they've increased their tally a little bit, but their vote share has also increased. Do you think that the Prime Minister's extensive campaign trail, he spoke about Kashi Tamil Sangamam, he went to Tamil Nadu multiple times, that's also had an impact on these poll outcome?
No, these are all symbolism that Prime Minister Modi and the Bharatiya Janata Party is doing in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is all about Dravidian language and culture out there. So it's very difficult for me to predict as of now whether the Sangh Parivar has managed to get inroads into Tamil society. There is always a vote share of the Bharatiya Janata Party wherever they file elections. Even in Nagaland, Mizoram, you have got BJP's vote share out there. But the point is that most of the pollsters in the opinion poll were telling that BJP is going to get around 15 to 20% vote share in Tamil Nadu. But your exit poll is showing the vote share at around 8 to 10%. So there is a marked difference between the two.
There's no denying that. There's no denying that. I mean, look at DMK plus. End of the day, Tamil Nadu, continues to be a DMK stronghold. INDI is gaining there, so there's no denying that. But end of the day, the BJP, even if from 0 in 2019 they're going slightly up, from southern states it's only a gain for the party. Stay with us, both of you. We'll take a look at another state. Now we'll be shifting our focus, viewers, from the southern states to the state of Bihar. What's happening in Bihar? What are the numbers like in Bihar? Let's take a look at those numbers quickly, and we'll discuss all those numbers extensively as well. Okay, we'll be doing that in a short while. We'll just continue, obviously, our discussion. Far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, Tushar Gupta, you were saying that the BJP is gaining major gains, and it's, a confirmation for Annamalai's style of leadership. But end of the day, it's still a DMK stronghold. Their vote share is exceptionally high. I mean, the gap between the two parties, DMK, Congress, and obviously the BJP plus there is huge.
I was just trying to look up for the vote share of Tamil Nadu that has been given in the exit polls.
Yeah.
I don't think it was 8 to 10%. I think it was far more. Even for other exit polls, I don't think it was in single digits. I reckon it was far more. But again, Tamil Nadu is a work in progress for the BJP. The good thing for BJP is that they've found a leader of the grassroots, one who understands the aspirations of the people, especially the young people, the kind of connect Annamalai is having on the ground.
But is it going to translate in assembly polls? We'll have to wait and watch, because the politics there,
that's
right. The politics is a little different there.
It's a work in progress. I'm not saying it's a done
deal. A work in progress.
I'm saying it's a work in progress, and a lot of work is still required.
Right.
I'm not saying that a single or a 2 or a 3 seat count.
There is no doubt. I mean, BJP has good news coming in from the southern states.
Absolutely.
And that is going to help the BJP.
Look, at the end of the day, had the exit polls given 0 both in Kerala and Tamil Nadu to the BJP, people would have said, look, the campaign has not worked. But the PM, PM's personal touch has not worked. But now it is working.
You think it has worked? But again, let's look at a national picture also. I was talking earlier about Bihar. Let's take a look at those numbers from Bihar. We'll quickly discuss them. And of course, play out a very riveting conversation, which we had yesterday with some of the top political minds of the country. So let's quickly take a look at Bihar numbers. What are we predicting? BJP plus at 31, RJD plus at 8. Others at 1. That's our prediction for the state of Bihar. Mr. Chaudhary, why don't I come first to you this time? Now, do you think that, this coming back, the so-called Ghar Wapsi of Nitish Babu, has it helped the BJP or not? Because overall, yes, they seem to be doing rather well. But, JDU prediction mostly between 10 to 11, BJP 15 to 16 seats, vote share also slightly down. Do you think it's worked or not?
No, from this exit poll, what I take is a trend, the possible trend that the results will be showing out here. One trend, the first one that I want to point out here is that the RJD and the Congress's vote share has increased from 2019. If Congress and RJD combined one seat from Bihar, 1 or 2 I think so in 2019, it is coming, you are projecting at 8+. So there is a great trend that the BJP vote share is coming down and the RJD Congress vote share is going up. Second point out here is that the Palturam of Bihar, I believe this is the last elections that he is going to fight as a political party. His party is going to be decimated. That's for sure, because the way the BJP took him back into their NDA fold was for the only reason to finish him off politically. And that's going to find, you don't have to wait for an assembly election. This is going to happen this time.
And
BJP is emerging as the...
It's not going to work in Nitish Kumar's favor. But again, you know, you spoke about vote shares. At the end of the day, the one who takes the seat, that's all that matters in Lok Sabha. Winner takes all. RJD is obviously trailing. They are at 8, sir. You know, sir, I have to interrupt you because we have a very riveting conversation. You know, the conversation I was just talking about, viewers. Let's listen into that conversation which our group editor Navika Kumar held yesterday, and then we'll continue this discussion.